back to my channel. This is part 2 of my furry friends tag. I just did the doggy one, and now we're going to do the cats. This is going to be fun, although they're all kind of sleeping right now, so we might get pretty lucky. Okay, so what is your pet's name? Well, this white mess over here is Daisy. That is Bailey. And down here is Kit Kat. So this is Chester. And down there is Ryan. And this is Oreo. Say hi. They like the camera, as you can see. And this is Orion. Chester is a very unique cat, but I'll get into that in a little bit. Okay, so question number 2 is, what kind of pet is it and what breed? They're all cats, obviously, and they are, I guess, just regular, like tabby cats. The only one that's different, I don't know if you can see him behind me, is Chester. He is part Maine Coon, so those like really, really big cats. He's part that, part normal cat. So it just means he's a little bit bigger. 3, how long have you had your pet friend? Well, I'll start here. This is Daisy, and she is lovingly referred to as my divorce cat. When I split up with my ex, naturally I was sad and miserable. But so my mom's friend that she worked with, her cat had kittens. And my mom accidentally let me see the picture. And now we have Daisy. I use the excuse, oh, but I'm leaving Mike and I need some more furry friends, and yeah. I got Daisy, and that was 13 years ago. This one, Bailey,
Sneezy.
He's also sneezy. I actually got him with my ex. He was the first pet we got together, the only pet we got together. And yeah, that was 14 years ago. Kit, I've had, she's right over there now. I got Kit from a girl I worked with. And so it's Kit Kat, and I got her 15 years ago. It was just before I got married. Who am I missing? Orion, or Chester, I guess. Chester we've had for 4 years? No, 3 years.
3 years.
We got him, or no, I'm just telling you his age, okay. Or when I got him. So we got him 3 years ago. Orion we got about, well, it would be just over a year ago. And Oreo we got
6 months ago?
6 months, 7 months ago. Yeah. How did you get your pet? Daisy, I got her as a kitten. Chester, Chester actually was Ashley's parents' cat, and they ran into some trouble with him, and they had to get rid of him really quickly. And Ashley naturally called me, and I can't say no.
And I can't say no to her.
Dan's videoing us, by the way. So, of course I said yes. He came to live with us, and the rest is history. Bailey, Mike and I adopted, my ex adopted from a shelter. Orion was actually Joshua's cat. And Orion did not like Ainsley, with good reason. Ainsley was much smaller and tortured him. So he ended up moving here with us. So we've known Orion since he was literally a baby, but we've only had him just over a year. What am I missing? Kit Kat, I mentioned, I adopted, or I got her from a friend I worked with at the time. And Oreo is actually my sister's cat, or I guess more so my niece's cat. But my brother-in-law is a building manager, and they recently were relocated to a building that does not accept pets at all. Like, no bueno. Like, no, not happening. So we took Oreo from them. How old is your pet? Daisy is 13. Bailey is 17. Chester is 4. Orion is 2. Oreo is 2. And Kit Kat is
15.
15. Whew. What are some quirky things about your pet's personality? Well, I'm gonna tell you, every one of them has a different personality. Bailey is a daddy's boy. He loves Dan. He has to be with Dan if Dan is home. But he's very laid back, very nonchalant. That's why he's Dan's cat. Like, they're perfect. Bailey is the cat version of Dan. Kit Kat is kind of a I don't want to say it, but it rhymes with witch. She's moody. She is particular. You know, the litter box has to be a certain way. Her food dish has to be a certain way. And God help you, if it's not right, you're going to know it. She's going to let you know. Daisy is very, very, very laid back. She is, honestly, in full disclosure, I think Daisy will probably be the next one to leave us. She has really bad arthritis in her back legs. She doesn't eat a lot, that's why she's a smaller cat. And she sheds something fierce, like it's horrible. Who else have we got? Orion is, he's a little troublemaker. He's kind of the rebel in the group. He is the one, if something's broken, he did it. If it's fallen, he did it. If there's a way to get into a cupboard, he's going to find it. He gets up into cupboards. In my intro video, you actually see him up in the door frame, just hanging out, like it's nothing. Who am I forgetting? Chester. Chester. What can I say about Chester? He is like a little person. He's you can talk to him and he'll meow at you like he's talking back to you. He will sit up on his hind legs and he will snuggle you like there's no tomorrow. He's definitely a mama's boy. Oreo is like Orion, which is funny because they're both black cats. She came in here and she was very timid, very shy. She went on an eating strike and now she's eating normally and she's a little bugger. She chases the dogs, the other cats. She tortures Kit. What does your relationship with your pet mean to you? It means everything. They are our babies. It doesn't matter how they came to us or why they came to us. We treat them all like they are like amazing and we love them to bits. Daisy, hi. Are you showing off? You know, they all have a different meaning to me, and I know to Dan. Daisy was kind of my transition cat. She's been with me through a lot of hard times. Same with Kit. You know, she's been there since before. I think she's the first one in this house that came to me. And Bailey, I love him to bits. He has a few good memories with him, but he's got some bad ones too. But I still love him. Yeah, so they all mean something different, but they're all mean the world to both of us. What are some of your favorite pastimes with your pet? They're cats, right? So, I mean, they play with little balls and little mice and, oh, Oreo's out. See? That was Kit hissing. This is what we go through. And now she's miserable.
Oreo's done, so she's leaving.
I think the favorite one is when, you know, those laser pointers. Chester and O'Brien, like, crazy. Chase things up walls and, like, flying through the, oh my god, it's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, they're cats, let's be real, you know. They're very independent. They're very much their own feline.
For the most part.
What are nicknames that you call your pet? Well, Daisy gets Daisy Doo, Doodle, Doodly, Daisy Doodly, you know.
Daisy No.
Daisy No. Bailey, El Sneezo. Bailey has really bad allergies to himself. So he sneezes all the time. Chester, Ass Cat. That's about it. Mama's Boy. He was actually Trisket for a while. But Dan vetoed Trisket, and we went with Chester.
I think it was your mom that vetoed Trisket.
Yeah, she said that was a stupid name for a cat. I'm sorry if anybody has a cat named Trisket. Who else? Who am I forgetting? Kit Kat. It's just Kit. Orion gets Ryan a lot. I'm bad for calling him Ryan. Or Rai. The kids call him Rai. And Oreo...
Cookie Cat.
Is Cookie Cat. Yeah, that's all she has. I just call it Oreo. Yeah. So that's it. Too many cats, I know. But they've all come to us for different reasons. You know, death of a loved one, or, you know, circumstances change in someone's life. And I have a big heart for animals. When you can't have children, you know, to me, animals are like the next best thing. So, yeah, it's nothing short of a zoo. Yeah, so 6 cats. We use 3 litter boxes. They get cleaned out every day, and then we like scrub them out, like really empty them out once a week. Yeah. So I think that's all. Any questions or anything, go ahead and comment down below. Subscribe if you're new, and like this video if you liked it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.